Hello and welcome back everybody to the Swiss Alps. Welcome back to Erlengrat for the next episode. And as you saw from the wee little footage at the start, we've got our trailer here. We've leased the Buyer Belts log trailer and mulcher stroke stump grinder, and brought that up with the Fendt, and been using the Rigitrak here to load this trailer. So as you can see, we've got pretty much, well, it is a full load, and what we're going to do next is we're going to take this down to the sawmill. Still got a fair few logs to do, as you can see in the background. There's a fair few there, and any offcuts I've been putting up at the top there to make into wood chips at a later date. So what we'll do, we'll get this log trailer down to the sawmill and see how much we make from it. I'm just going to put the Rigitrak just here. The Rigitrak's been doing brilliantly, but it was definitely struggling with some of those bigger logs. As you can see, the logs I've been putting on have been pretty chunky, and those big thick ones, which are, from what I can tell, are definitely a new tree type for FS19. Are pretty heavy. So we've managed to get them on those. So what we'll do, we'll jump in, we'll get this turned on. In fact, what I need to do is strap this up first, so I can find the log straps. Let's just try it from out here. There we go. So doesn't seem many log straps for that bigger set of logs. I think what I'll do is I will keep the mulcher on just now, just as a bit of a counterweight. So I've also leased this dolly, which is the new one that's been in the mod hub, that does have a locking rear axle, but it's very manoeuvrable. With the twin axle, it makes it super manoeuvrable. So I've not been having a problem with it at all, actually. So we'll just reverse that up onto there, and we'll hopefully pull it onto here without tipping it over. Better put the beacons on because it is a bit of a wide load, and we'll just take our time down the hill down to the sawmill. So this episode, I'm going to clear the rest of those logs. The plan is to get rid of the rest of those logs because get a closer look at that, because we want to clear that area to make ourselves a field. So we'll probably, I know I've given back the plough, which is a bit of a pain, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the plough, get the cultivator, get some fertiliser on there. We'll probably have to get some lime as well, and we'll get that all that field prepped. Still too cold to do anything with the fields, but if we look at the planting window, we head into them tomorrow, and forecast wise it's cold tomorrow, but after that the temperature really is increasing. So by Wednesday, so the day after tomorrow, we should definitely have the temperatures in the soil to start planting things. So I'm going to head down the hill. I'm going to just keep heading down this way. It's going to take me a little while to get down there, so I will see you down there in a few seconds, just before we get to the sawmill. Right, see you in a little while. Here we go, folks, back into the valley. That was a pretty interesting journey down the hill. It's quite steep. This Fendt, although it's 240 horsepower, is really struggling to pull this. It takes a lot of time to get up to speed, and I really don't want to go too fast because I think it'll get the wobbles on. But we're almost there. Just coming into the town now, and hopefully we'll get a good price for this timber. Certainly a fair bit on the back, so hopefully this will do as well. So got the roundabout to contend with here. Just go round the roundabout Turn off to the right here. And we'll just come out of cab so you can see the woods, see the trailer. Now we'll just pull in and get ourselves into the drop-off zone. Okay, right, jump out. That is one full trailer of wood. Okay, so there you go, 47k, 47.5k. That's not bad. Oh, and we've still got a piece in there as well. So I'll get this one sold as well. There you go. So 48k all told for that, which is nice. Perfect. Okay, right. We'll get back up the hill, and yeah, we'll go and get the rest of the wood loaded up. Next time you see us, we'll have another full trailer, and yeah, we'll see where we're at from there. Right folks, quick update. So it is 20 past 7. I said in previous episodes I wouldn't be working past 7, but yeah, I wanted to get this last trailer of wood all loaded up. So we got a full load here. I have cleared all the trees out that had been felled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive down the hill with this just now, and yeah, we'll sell it in the morning. So I'm just going to park it outside the sawmill, and then yeah, we'll sell it in the morning. Yeah, quite a big load again, so should do alright with money wise from it. And then in the morning we're going to get ourselves back up here, and we're going to get our field prepped. So we need to do a little bit of work on that, so get it ploughed, limed, and cultivated and fertilised, ready as far as we can do before we seed it or plant it. So yeah, we will see you in the morning, and yeah, we'll get this this wood sold first thing, and then yeah, we'll crack on with the fields. See you then. Good morning folks, it is almost quarter to 8, and yeah, I'm up nice and early. I've done a couple of fertilising contracts this morning, just to top up our funds. I got up early and started in the dark, but yeah, I thought I'd just top up our funds a little bit, because yeah, there's a few things we need to do today, and yeah, purchase and things like that. So yeah, just down at the sawmill, and we're going to get this wood sold first thing. They're just about to open, so yeah, we'll get that sold. I've also dropped off the Rigitrak 150 here as well, because we'll need to get some lime. I've put fertiliser in the front hopper, and there's going to be lime in the back hopper. I've took the SKE50, the electric tractor, up to the pasture already, and on the back of there is the wee little Bachmann trailer with some fertiliser pallets on it as well. So let's get this wood sold. We'll just take the straps off, and then yeah, we'll get cracking with some field work. I think the plan is to go up there. Last time I forgot to... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's a bit further along. I was in the wrong place. There you go. Alright, we'll just shift this into position. There we go. So yeah, obviously I sent back the plough from last time, but we're going to need it again, so let's done it again. 50k, that's alright, isn't it? Let's see what we get for this one log. Almost 3 grand for one log. That's brilliant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, we'll take the trailer back to the stores, and then what we'll do, hopefully we won't clip the thing this time, what we'll do, we'll give these things back, and then I'm going to lease this plough, As you can see, I've got some fertilising pallets here as well. I had to buy some more fertiliser because for the contracts. Okay, so let's return these. Return. There we go. And then what we need to do is get ourselves a plough. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lease the same thing again. Could potentially lease that one. But yeah, we'll just keep it as is, I think. So take that and lease that. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. That's not returned itself. There we go. So jump on that. I'll get this hooked up, and what I'll need to do is I'll just need to nip back and get a weight put on the front of here as well. And then what we can do is, yeah, we can get this field work done. So what I'll do is I'll get the SKH 150 loaded up with lime as well. We'll get that up to the top of the hill, and yeah, next time you see us we'll be at the pasture ready to do some ploughing. It's a bit easier to, oh, hit a sign. It's a bit easier to see in the light. I was really struggling loading up that wagon last night. So we'll get it done. We will see you in a short while. Fantastic, folks. So we have all the vehicles up where we need them. I've got the two smaller tractors down the bottom there, and what I have done is when I went and picked up the weight, I decided to put some double wheels on this just to give it a bit more stability, otherwise it might be quite tippy. So we're going to allow create fields function on here. What I've done as well is I've used the landscaping tool just to flatten out this wooded area as much as possible, so it's not so sharp as sort of little bumps in it and things like that. So hopefully that'll allow us to have a field that we can work on a little bit easier. So let's get this started up, and we'll get the plough down, and away we go. So I'm going to create this edge first, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work across the way, and that way I'm not putting loads of strain on the tractor, and it shouldn't struggle so much getting up and down the hills. So let's get all this in here, all the way down to the bottom here. There we go. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go across the way. We'll get as much of this done as we possibly can. So this is my plan with quite a bit of the pastures that we buy or own, is to plough them out and make them into fields. There is tons of grass on this map, so we're never going to be short of grass. So I think we'll probably go as far as this tree here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the top of here and mark a boundary onto the other side. There's another big bump there actually, so I might landscape that out. So I'll go back to that corner, and then we'll get this edge marked out as well. And then what I'm going to do is come down a bit of a diagonal angle from this edge down to where we chop the tree down at the edge of that bit of forest. Okay, so get that lined up. just come down this way. And try and get ourselves lined up on this edge down here. Come out as far as this hedge, I think. There we go. And then from here, get ourselves lined up. Down the hill from here. So we've still got this huge big grass pasture to our side here, so that's going to give us plenty of grass on this bit here, and it extends down the way as far as the wee little bridge. Whoa! What happened there? That's that bump, isn't it? Not enjoying that slope there. Okay, so that's our field boundary marked out. So what I need to do now is just fill in all the gaps. So we'll start here. I'll do this one just now, but then what I probably will do after that is get to the top of the hill and work my way down. As you can see, this is a slight uphill and it is struggling already. It's getting quite a bit of wheel slip, and this is 240 horsepower, so yeah, it's definitely struggling a little bit. There we go. It's preferring going this way, that's for sure. So I'm going to crack on with this. We'll get this field ploughed and then we'll see you for the next step. We are just coming up to the final few runs on this, few passes on this field to get it ploughed out. We have done okay. The tractor's done alright. It's definitely struggling in a couple of directions, just where there's steepnesses, but yeah, it's managed to do it. So yeah, we're getting there. So plan next is to put some lime on here. We'll get this field limed, and then yeah, what I'll need to do is get it cultivated and fertilised, but I'm going to do that probably in the next episode. So what we'll do, we'll get this this final two passes done, and then we'll move on. So I'll get that bit there. Okay, spin round, and then just do this final pass. Yeah, you definitely have to fight the plough a little bit. It keeps trying to drag itself down the hill, but there we go. So yeah, it's certainly interesting. Good fun though, enjoying it. Okay, that one last little bit. Okay, so next stage is to get this all limed. So, ooh, there's a tree there. I think what we'll do, I'm going to drop the weight here and put the tractor there. And then we'll grab the big Rigitrak and turn that on. I'm going to leave the fertilizing caddy just there. We'll get the weight on the front. go. And then what we'll do, we'll just head up to the top of the field and work our way down the way. Zoom out a little bit. So yeah, a few things done this episode. We managed to get all that wood off here, and yeah, we've now got ourselves a nice big arable field in the middle of the mountains. So it's going to be a bit of an experiment this, but we'll see how we get on. What I probably will do as well is fertilise the bits of grass up here that that need fertilising as well. So, but we'll get the lime on this first. Get this field limed. It's going on nicely. Oh, missed a bit. That'll teach me to spin around with the camera. There we go. So get to there. Spin ourselves around. Or maybe go back across the way. Fantastic, so I've made it up the hill for a second time, and I decided when I was down there I'm going to get some extra lime because this is, yeah, it's gobbling it up pretty quick. So I swung by the farm, got the forks and bag lifter, and yeah, decided to get some more lime. So yeah, we'll get back up and we'll get the next dose on, and we'll see how much more it takes. What I'm thinking as well, I'm thinking of ploughing out another bit of field up above here, which is right up near the top. I'll quickly show you on the map. So our patch of land stretches right up to here. So up here through these trees, it's quite a flat area, and I'm thinking of putting some poplars in there as well. So I might plough this out and do the same with it, lime it and cultivate it, ready to put some poplars in, and we might do that next episode. And I may well get some saplings, and we might plant a bit of a shield, a bit of a wall of trees around the edge here, and yeah, maybe some down near the farm and down near the pellet factory as well. So yeah, but that will be next episode. So let's get the rest of this on here, and we should have plenty now to keep us going, which is good. Zoom out a little bit. We'll get the rest of this field limed, and then we can get some fertilizer on it, and then we can get it cultivated, and then it'll be ready to seed. So we'll get that done probably off camera, but what I'm gonna do is finish liming this field in this episode, so we actually do have a bit of a conclusion to it. And the great thing is now we've got the lime just down here, so we can just get this topped up. So once this is topped up, we'll finish off this field, and then yeah, we should finish the episode. So let's just spin around back up to where we were. we go. That bit. And final strip. Once this is done, that's all the liming done. Okay, so that's us all set up with a lime on this field. So now it's time to fertilise, and like I said, we'll get the rest of this done off screen. So all that remains to be said really is thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to press the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do, and if you want to leave any comments or share these videos, you're more than welcome to. Hope you enjoyed some more farming in the Alps, and we will catch you next time for some more farming goodness. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.